All right, good afternoon. We are on 1018 Maxwell and Royal Oak. Right now, what you're seeing here is a black screen because we are not able to get all the way out to the sewer.
Yeah, we can't get out. It's in a sag, a very, very steep sag too. It's so packed with roots, and it goes out to the street, and it has such a big sag in it. I really think it needs to be dug up,
Okay.
and at least that sag replaced.
So, right now, what we're going to do is we're going to pull back from as far as we did get out. Do we have an idea of how far we did get out?
We're probably out there about maybe
60? 50?
50 feet.
Okay. Looking at the cable here.
Yeah. And this is the sag I'm talking about.
All right, so...
See that? See that?
Yeah.
It just kind of goes straight down.
Straight down.
And then boom. It's just covered all the way, and I can't get beyond it.
Can't get beyond it. All right, so we got a major bend sag there.
It's right after a downward turn, too.
All right, looks like we got a...
I don't know if that's out by the city or where that's at.
Okay, so we've got clay pipe here.
You can tell it's been backing up quite a bit because of the water mark on there.
Right.
See?
Yeah. All right, so we're going to see quite a bit of root growth. You were telling me that you had to punch through to get there.
Yep.
So this was, good 80 to 90% blockage before the camera went through
Yep.
there. Same thing that you're seeing here. We got a great amount of blockage there. And this is at the joints of the clay pipe, which is common. However, those are some pretty solid. Do me a favor, go back about 2 joints here. I'm just looking here when I start to come back. No, you're good. I just wanted to look at this one. I thought maybe we saw a little bit of a separation here, but it's just root growth.
Yeah.
All right.
And the roots get worse as we get closer to the house.
Okay.
It actually starts right as soon as we get out of the cast iron into the first clay joint.
Okay. That was quite a bit of blockage there on that one too. So we got lateral growth here, Dave.
Yeah.
So typically when we see that, we at the very least we would recommend a sewer expansion cutter, to see if we can tell if there's cracks in the pipe going laterally between the joints. More heavy blockage.
And what concerns me is you have the joint here,
and then this.
There's no joint here.
Right. So you've got lateral growth here. So what that says to us is that potentially
It could be a crack in the pipe unless we get a 6-inch cutter down and we can see what's going on.
Yeah.
But like I said, with that sag out there, I don't know if you're running into mud out there or what.
All right. Same thing here. More lateral growth.
And it's just this whole joint. It didn't stop.
Right.
From joint to joint and in between the joint.
Yeah. So that's
is what really concerns me the most.
Right now we're at 2 lengths of pipe. There's more. 3, 4 lengths of pipe already.
And this is where it's cast iron and turns right into roots right away.
Yeah.
So all that concerns me. But like I said, that sewer line may not be any good after that sag right there. It might not even be attached because it took a turn
to the city. Right.
To go to the city and drop down.
Right.
But it just ran into just nothing but water. So I don't even know if that thing's attached.
Right. So we've seen this in the past where all of a sudden you have that kind of damage, James, and there's just, it runs out, but it deteriorates, and some of it makes it to the city sewer. But all the sand is all eroded there, and it's just kind of falling into nowhere.
Right. What if it is broke out there, or detached out there? What happens is it washes everything out, and the pipe continues to sink and sink and sink.
So it's just, water's going to find a way to go somewhere.
Yeah, it's going to go somewhere. And here's your tap like this, and here's your pipe that just keeps on sinking.
So it's just creating a sinkhole essentially from the water draining out there, and makes sense.
This is why